They say there are only two places in the world where the entire range of human emotions plays out on a daily basis. Hospitals, of course, and airports. We're talking heartbreak, joy, and literally everything in between. At an airport, you'll find families reunited, loved ones saying goodbye, and even heroes welcomed home. And this takes place on a massive scale. San Diego International Airport serves more than 20 million passengers a year. That's about the same number of people who visit Balboa Park, Petco Park, and the San Diego Zoo combined. And those 20 million people spend money, which is why airports today have become major economic drivers in the regions they serve. San Diego International Airport generates more than $9 billion each year in economic impact for the San Diego region. How did our airport become such an economic engine? Let's start at the beginning. San Diego's airport was founded in 1928. Since then, we've grown from a small regional airport to one of the busiest single-runway airports in the world. In 2003, the San Diego County Regional Airport Authority was formed to own and operate the airport and plan for the future air transportation needs of the region. Today, major airports like ours achieve public ends through commercial means. They conduct business for the public good. The Airport Authority is also, in many ways, like the landlord of an apartment building. The landlord maintains the property and collects rent from tenants. In our case, we maintain the runway, the airfield, terminals, and other buildings on the airport property. Our tenants include the airlines, rental car companies, concessionaires, and others. Today, the airport looks very different than it did back in 1928, and the business model has certainly evolved. But the basic job of ensuring the airport runs efficiently and is well maintained has stayed the same. So the real question is, what will the airports of the future need to do to remain competitive? The answer may not be just in offering Wi-Fi or the latest smartphone app, although those are certainly important. We believe it's in engaging people, all people, and encouraging them to explore opportunities here in the aviation industry. People are generally familiar with the so-called glamorous jobs, such as pilots, flight attendants, astronauts, and even NASA engineers. But modern airports are like self-contained cities. And like a city, there are hundreds of jobs that are satisfying, worthwhile, and have nothing to do with leaving the ground. Airports have accountants. They have public works people who maintain infrastructure, and public relations people who take the airport's message out to the community. And they have their own police officers, firefighters, and bus drivers. In fact, most people who work at the airport come from a background unrelated to aviation. But once we get here, most of us never leave. It's amazing. It's amazing how an airport, a place so big, can become part of who you are and challenge you in ways you'll never imagine. That's because an airport's not like a typical workplace. So what about you? Looking for a challenge?